So I'm just going down to Oppenheimer Park. There's a tent encampment down there. So I just heard on the mainstream news there's been 36 deaths of homeless people since the start of the year 2024. So 36 people have died. So that's kind of sad. So there's not enough housing, even temporary housing. Some of the shelters, they're turning people away. So today is January 18, 2024. I'm here at the Oppenheimer Park in the downtown Eastside. So there's an encampment here. So people will stay overnight. Last night we had a big snowfall, by Vancouver standards anyway. So some people are still going to stay overnight in their tents. I heard in the mainstream media that there were 36 people that died since the start of this year, 2024. Another tent right there. So there's tents in this park. And there's another tent right here. Okay. Yeah, this guy trying to jaywalk. Crazy. Now it's Oppenheimer Park. Some homeless people have set up sort of a makeshift tent. So in the park itself, there are still tents. So there's hardly any tents here on west of Main in Hastings. So these canopies, technically, they're not tents. So I think they don't get taken down, because anything that is a tent, the police with the Vancouver Sanitation department, they take down the tents. So you've got people with makeshift tents. So technically they're not tents, if it's just a tarp. If it's just a tarp, it's technically not a tent. So some people are doing that. So I don't actually see real tents on East Hastings. I do know that there's some tents here. Coming down East Hastings here, there's hardly any tents on this side east of Main. I saw a few tents west. Yeah, by and large, there's not too many tents on East Hastings here. A lot of umbrellas. People sleep outside with just an umbrella covering. Oh, the smell of pot. Usually when I'm walking the street, I could actually inhale the drugs. The people all over the street, they're just smoking up. Oregon recently they were finished a 3-year experiment with the decriminalization of small amounts of drugs. So they recriminalized the drugs starting, I think it's a few days ago. So it's a criminal offense to have drugs, so they can get charged. So Vancouver, we're doing the decriminalization of drugs. Our experiment started last year, so we still have 2 more years to go. So from experience of different cities, I know they're having trouble in San Francisco. A lot of homeless people, a lot of crime, stealing. So San Francisco had to call in the National Guard. And I heard New York a few days ago also had to call in the National Guard to take care of the crime and the homeless situation over there.